In this video, we are going to project the working capital items. In the working capital item, we have account receivable and inventory, accounts payable and accrued liabilities. We shall prepare working capital schedule on the new sheet. Let me first take these two items and account payables and liabilities onto this next sheet like this. First, link the historical items from the balance sheet. Select the range, put in equal. Go to balance sheet, click on the first item, press Ctrl Enter, and now again select equal to, go to balance sheet, click on accounts payable and hit Ctrl Enter. These are assets and these are liabilities. So let me insert one row between inventory and accounts payable. So now we need to write down the drivers for projection of working capital. Account receivable will be projected as a percentage of sales. Inventory will be projected as a percentage of COGS. Accounts payable is projected as a percentage of COGS only. And then we have accrued liability. Accrued liability can be projected as a percentage of COGS or SG&A, or it can be taken as a percentage of COGS or SG&A. Accrued liability can be taken as a percentage of COGS or it can be taken as a percentage of SG&A, because accrued liabilities contain those items which are outstanding part or unpaid part of COGS and SG&A. So in this case study, we are taking accrued liabilities as a percentage of SG&A only. Now before we do the historical calculation, we need sales, we also need COGS, and we need SG&A from income statement. So these two items are together in income statement. So select the range equal to, go to income statement and click on the first item. If you press enter, then sales and COGS will be linked in the working capital schedule. Then we need SG&A. So select the range first equal to income statement and click on the first cell of SG&A, Ctrl Enter. Now to decrease the decimal, on the home tab click on decrease decimal. When you do the ratio analysis where one item is from balance sheet and another item is from income statement, in that ratio the balance sheet item will be the average of previous year of closing and this year of closing. So when we are calculating the ratio in 2011 column, we will need the value from 2010. So it is not possible to calculate in 2011 column. We will do the calculation in 2012 onwards. So equal to average of account receivable divided by sales. We are getting the output in number format. So press Ctrl Shift percentage to convert it to percentage format. Select the range, press Ctrl R, select one row below it and press Ctrl D. So when you press Ctrl D, just see what happens. From above it has changed from sales to COGS, and here from account receivable to inventory, and that is what we want to calculate. We want to calculate inventory as a percentage of COGS. So we are getting the correct calculation. Put in equal, take the average of accounts payable and divide this by COGS. Enter. Convert this to percentage format. Copy this and paste it here. Select the one row below it. Press Ctrl D. Press F2 to see the formula. From above you can see the references have changed from COGS to SG&A, and here from accounts payable to accrued liabilities. So we are getting the correct calculation. Now on the basis of historical ratios, we can write down the forecast. So in history we can see the average account receivable as a percentage of sales were 12%. So we are keeping the same trend in the future. And inventory we are keeping 14%. Select the range, press Ctrl R and do the same for accounts payable, 9% and 24% accrued liabilities. Select the range, press Ctrl R. This being a manual input, so we need to color it light. So on the home tab, give it a light color like this. Now select this range, press F4 to repeat the previous task. Now based on these assumptions, we can forecast our working capital items. So let us first do the calculation for account receivable. Put in equal, and take sales, multiply this by percentage, enter. Now put in equal again, take COGS into 14%, do the same for accounts payable, COGS into 9%, equal to again take SG&A this time and multiply this by 24%. Now select the range, press Ctrl R. To decrease the decimals, on the home tab click on this decrease decimal button. Now what we need to do, we need to link these values back to balance sheet. So go to balance sheet and select the range, equal to working capital schedule, click on account receivable, hit Ctrl Enter, and do the same thing for these two items also, equal to working capital schedule, click on accounts payable, Ctrl Enter. Now come back to working capital schedule. There is one another alternative way to prepare working capital schedule, and that we will learn in the next video.